Welcome back to another episode of the RDY Set Podcast. My name's Ricky.
I'm Derick.
My name's Angus.
And I'm Dom. And today we're going to actually do a new thing called Am I the Asshole?
Yes, you're all very familiar with this. It's all over the internet. So let's just get into it. Am I the asshole for not telling anyone what my mother wanted at her funeral, as it would have been so expensive? Here's the context from the poster. My mother wanted a very particular funeral and only communicated this with me. When she passed, I didn't share her wishes with her partner, as they were very extravagant, and I knew he would want to do all of it. We planned a very beautiful funeral for her, but it wasn't exactly as she had described to me, and a few features were missed out on. This was months ago, but I recently accidentally told him in conversation that she had told me she wanted something at her funeral, something that he was unaware of at the time, and something that we didn't do for her. He blew up in rage and has said my mother must be turning in her grave to know that I didn't act upon her wishes and do what she had asked. He is livid with me for withholding this information from him and hasn't spoken to me since. Am I the asshole here? She had a very beautiful ceremony, and I'm upset that her partner is no longer speaking to me about this.
Okay, biggest thing, are they able to do it because of finance? If they're not able to do it because of financial, I think it's okay.
Okay.
I don't think you have to
I
feel
want to know
bad
what the
about it.
fuck it is. I want to know, like, oh, I need a giant chandelier.
I want
over my
elephants
butt.
marching down
I
the
want
hallway.
gold box that I'm going to die in.
Okay,
You know?
so further down in the comments, the poster did clarify. So they aren't rich, but they got a decent inheritance from the mother.
So I'm going to add to that because I read this beforehand.
Yeah.
This poster, she made a previous post saying that her brother and her mom had a big dispute, and her mom did not give any inheritance to the brother.
Oh.
So all of her mom's inheritance went straight to her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's filthy rich,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
she just chose not to do this like extravagant wedding for her mother who passed away.
Funeral.
Or sorry, funeral.
Oh, dude, then yeah, she's a dick.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think for me, like, I think if it's someone's last wishes, also, you're the daughter, right? If your mother has a partner now, they should get to do it however they feel is fit as well.
Especially
you should get a
if-
vote.
Especially when she gave you all that money.
Yeah.
Come on. If you have all that money, don't be cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the only caveat to that was like, if the mother wanted something so extravagant that it would put them into debt, then I might be against that.
Might be.
Because,
Might be.
yeah, because that, like, I understand as a person's final wish.
Yeah.
If you have a terrible relationship with them, then, you know what, screw them, right? You know, they're dead, you know, it doesn't matter anymore.
But it sounds from the context that they do have a good relationship.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a good relationship.
Just not the brother.
Yeah, it's just the estranged brother, right? But now, of course, the
Yeah, she
relationship
just lacks
with the
respect to her
partner is
mom.
gone, yeah, right? So, I mean, like, if you have an okay relationship or even a decent relationship with your parents or, like, whichever relative it is that passed away, in what context other than them putting you into debt with their final wishes would they actually saying that I don't want to honor these wishes, right?
Okay, Chinese people, very honorable to honor the dead, right? Let's say you're going to go broke after this.
Oh,
Is it good to do it?
it depends how traditional your family is too. Because
Are you traditional?
I'm not, but my mom also.
Wait, what?
doesn't- I know.
You watch TVB and everything. What the hell?
Doesn't mean like I'm gonna like
All the
do
all the
that.
cultural traditions.
I don't-
Okay, what
yeah.
about you? You're more traditional, Ricky.
So, if it was like my dad, I would do
Anything.
Like, anything. Yeah.
He was very specific with his.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would do everything and more,
Even
yeah.
if it will make you go in debt.
I don't think the context is them going into debt though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it would.
I can't imagine a scenario where. It would
Okay,
be debt.
okay.
I
Okay.
think I would bring it up with because there's a spouse involved, right?
Yeah.
I would bring
Yeah.
it up with that person because if I don't want to do it, they can go in debt for it if they want to do it.
Yeah.
You
that's
don't
very
need
true.
to make the decision for them.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, like that guy's like old, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go in debt, and then for the next 10, 20 years, I'm gonna live really shittily. But I don't care because I love this one woman all my life. I want to do this one last thing for them, even if they don't know it because they're dead, right? Like they might not know it. We don't know if they know it, but this is what they wanted, and
It's their wish. It's their last wish, basically. You want to fulfill.
Would you do?
I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would do it, especially if they give you a big inheritance.
Right. Exactly.
Of course, like, come on.
Yeah.
Stop being a freeloader.
so
Like,
yes.
definitely do it.
I think this chick is sort of the she's sort of the asshole.
I think she's white.
Oh yeah.
Or no, I'm just kidding. It's not white. There's a lot of
Don't
Chinese people that.
stereotype Angus.
I know, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of Chinese people that do that too. We've seen the dramas.
Yeah, there's where the rich person dies and then everyone fights over the inheritance.
So in there was also a lot of comments mentioning how you don't just accidentally tell your spouse that the dying wish was to have like a grand wedding. Like, how does that accidentally come out?
Maybe she was drunk.
So there's definitely like some sort of underlying guilt that she wanted to get off her chest, and now she's offloading that.
To kind of get it off her chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, burden kind of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because
I
it's
don't
like eating her alive.
That could be a stretch. It's kind of an assumption, but at the same time, like
That's something that she should have carried to her grave. Like, shouldn't you tell them?
yeah.
Yeah.
Though, like it's not too late to do it now, unless it has to be at the funeral.
Well, if she's Asian, you just go to the graveyard and buy a
Yeah.
bunch of those cash paper and just burn it.
The hell, mate.
Yeah. And then buy a house too. Apparently, you get the gold ones. Yeah.
Oh, and you burn them.
You can
Okay.
buy cell phones and cars and houses. You know
Yo, okay, so you know in China, it was a long time ago. I went with my cousins and my grandma and my grandpa, and they brought us to, respect relatives, whatever.
Yeah.
Went to the graveyard, and there was a lot of paper money everywhere
Yes.
in this area,
Yes.
and you're not supposed to pick it up.
You picked it up.
No,
Oh, no.
my younger cousin, one of my cousin, he picked it up.
Is he dead now?
No, so, but
no.
when he picked it up, he started getting very itchy and started developing a rash.
Oh, no.
And then we were there for only 2 weeks. And then as soon as he picked it up, the person that was guiding us to the specific location we're supposed to go, he started freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God, put it down, put it down."
Yeah.
So
Oh, I didn't know this.
yeah, so he put it down, and then later he started saying all the charm, whatever, all that stuff. And then I told my cousin, like, "You're not sleeping in my room."
Because everything you burn is technically supposed to
for the
belong
dead.
to
Yeah.
whoever who you are burning it for.
Yeah, but it wasn't burned though. It was
Yeah.
it was
It was just
real
on the
money.
floor.
It was actually real money.
Oh.
Wait, someone was burning real money?
No. It was real money. So this location is not like out in the open. It's in a building.
Temple?
Oh, it was
No,
like-
so it's in a building. It's
Oh,
not
I
a
see.
temple. But and then it's like a graveyard. Inside the building, there's like sections for
Yeah,
each person.
yeah.
And within that glass section, you can see like their house, whatever. But there was real money on the ground.
That's
So
interesting.
yeah, it's very interesting. That's why my cousin picked it up.
Well,
Like,
that makes sense. I can't blame your cousin for that. Because
Also, they were a
it's just
kid,
like-
right?
Yeah.
well, come on, he's like elementary. You should know.
Yeah, you see, well, I mean,
wouldn't have known.
kids, when kids
would
see
still
money on the ground, it's free money, right? Yeah.
But my mom was very rigid when we went to like cemeteries and stuff, and she's like, "Don't step on their like."
Yo, that's the biggest thing.
The gravestones, yeah.
Because they come after you
Yeah,
at
don't
night.
step on them. Like when you walk by them, just say like, "Oh, like
I'm sorry. Or if you accidentally step on it, say I'm sorry.
Yeah, like we treat them like actual people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of interesting.
And then I think, especially when you're getting older, my grandpa, he needs a stroller. So he kind of rolls past those cities. And then me and my cousin's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Please don't come after us that night.
Oh, you know what? If I was old and I was strolling there, I'm about to be one of y'all.
Yeah, right. He doesn't get. When you're old,
See me rolling.
you don't even care when you're old.
See you soon, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I think we all agree that she is the asshole.
The asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna cut it there.
Mhm.
Hope everyone loved this little special segment of Am I the Asshole? If you like it, let us know. Put it in the comments.
We'll do more in the future if you do.
Yeah.
Is she the asshole? Let us
Yeah,
know.
is she? I think she is. I think Derick said no.
I said no, but like after more context, I'll be like, okay,
Derek's
maybe
an
he
asshole.
Yeah, maybe he is the asshole.
Derek's an asshole.
Yeah.
Give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification button. If you want to check out our socials, everything is in the link tree below. We'll cut it there, and we'll see everyone on the next one.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.